Hey guys, welcome back to Mal Games. And I know what you're thinking. Are we really getting a video on a Friday? Yes, you are. You are indeed getting a video on a Friday. And this one actually was not a video done on stream. This is a completely new idea that I came up with. I did discuss it with people on stream, but this was not filmed on stream. This is just a normal video for all of you watching on YouTube. So if I'm playing The Sims 4. I'm doing the one on Baby Challenge on stream. I'm posting the videos for you guys here, so you know I play The Sims, but I have always had one weakness in The Sims, and that is that I am not great at building in The Sims. And that's always bothered me. I want to be a good builder because it looks like so much fun when I watch these building videos and they just put the things together. And then at the end, it's like this beautiful house or apartment. And I was like, why can't I do that? So I am taking a step in the direction of becoming a better builder with this very video today. This is step number one of me becoming a better builder on The Sims 4. I hope you guys enjoy watching it with me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video. Okay, so this is the house I'm picking. I just did base game starter. I know I have more packs than that, but I feel like starting with just a base game house is probably the easiest way to go. So I'm gonna download it onto this lot. I chose one of the bigger lots that I could find, just so that I can kind of build it right next to each other. I'm gonna just move this entire thing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to just move this up completely. No, that's again not what I wanted to do. Okay, move the whole thing. There we go. I'm just going to move this over a little bit as far as I can so that I can attempt to build right next to it and just kind of see the process here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the wall and then we'll attach the porch. So I need the grid kind of, there we go, just to kind of see. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be that wall. Let's see if I can kind of try and start on the same place. I feel like it's here. So we said 1, 2, 3, then it comes out. Then it comes out 1, and then it goes like, I know this is not the way most people build their house. They probably like 1, 2, 3, 4. They probably like just use the box tool, the room tool, and draw a bunch of boxes and then kind of figure it out from there. But for today's exercise one, so that this is, so it goes in 3, out 2. Okay, let's see if we can do. Okay, so it goes in 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 1, 2, and then that goes for 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it looks like it goes in again for 2. Okay, my mouse is being very annoying. 1, 2. Okay, I said 1, 2. There we go. Thank you. Then, okay, goes 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's see, this side wall here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're going for 9. It seems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that seems accurate so far. Okay, and then it looks like it goes in 1 and then out 1. Okay, so we'll go in for 1 and then out for 1. And then this looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it could be 1, 2, 3, and it goes in again for 1. Okay, and then that looks like it's the start, kind of. Oh no, wait, there's still one. Is there still one portion of wall there before we start with the porch? Okay, so we'd still have one coming out like this, and then this will kind of be the porch area. So this, I believe, will kind of connect to this. Am I right? Because the porch appears to be about two. Yeah, one, two. Okay, so we can add the porch. Let me just see where I can find that platform tool. We can just, no. Okay, so the porch area is like that. Okay, let's just try to move that because my, okay, so that would be the porch. And then this is clearly up on a foundation. Looking, judging by the stairs, it's quite high. Let's just see. I think one, two, three. Oh no, that's way too high. Let's bring it down. That looks, I think one. Okay, I think that's about the foundation that we have here. Okay, good. So we kind of have the shell. The good thing is now I can just kind of select the paint colors and I can kind of see where they got it from. Okay, so I can, okay, so they used it basically over here, but this one wall is a different color. I think it's like a stone, so kind, which is nice because now I can see where they are finding the materials. So it looks like they just kind of put it over here. And then is it on the side as well? Yeah. Okay, so it's like on this side and on this side. Okay. And then let's do the windows. Okay, so they have two of these kind of in the middle, it looks like. Uh, that kind of looks like the right height. Then is this the same? It looks like the same. And this is kind of right on the edge of the wall. Okay, but also like around about there, if I'm seeing that correctly, because there's like a portion over there. And then of course we can just check the door. The door seems to be about, yeah, right about there where it just naturally went, which is fantastic. Okay, so that's good. Then we have this mirror, what am I saying? This window on the side here. And okay, it looks like that goes all the way up to kind of, and it's more so in the middle, if you're like that. Then there's this little window on this side, and that's kind of a bit lower, like about here, I think. It's kind of what it looks like. Okay, is it more towards the middle maybe? No, that was right. Okay, and then we have this one here again, looks like just in the middle sort of. Okay, that looks like to be about the right height that they put it as well. And then we have this one here, which looks to be at about the same height as that one. Okay, so that's good. And then we have these windows again over here. It looks to be at about this height and about here. Let me see. One, two, like so in the second part of, so one, two, about here, right next to each other. And then about here, I would say. Okay, seems to be pretty accurate so far with regards to window placement. Okay, and then we will build the fence around the porch. Okay, so they left two for, so they, let's just, can we just get the normal tool? So they closed up this side here. Then they have about one, two. Then they left place for the stairs, and they then have just one like that. Okay, I don't know if we can select. Oh, we can. Okay, so we are putting up the stairs. You know, so far this is not going too bad. Okay, so we have the stairs, and then I think that what they did, they probably moved it like that. And then we have the railing for the stairs. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so they probably have flooring on the porch as well. Okay, so that's this stone. This is nice because I can kind of see the materials they're using as well. And then they have this little trash can. Yes, I am copying it completely the same. The whole point of this is to kind of get my skill up to eventually kind of start branching out and doing it on my own. But for now, I just want to kind of get the idea of what type of items they use, how they kind of use it, and etc. So for now, it's basically just trying to replicate a house to kind of get that type of skill up there and kind of seeing what type of things they use, how they use it, where they use it, what kind of thinking went into how they built the house, things like that. I just need to make sure these columns are at the right places. Okay, and then they have one more towards the end here. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so yeah, so I know at this point it's just me basically replicating a house, but I do kind of want to, yeah, like I said, just get that skill up and then eventually branch out and start really just getting into building my own type of houses and things. But for now, I just want to get that skill, kind of see which items they use together, kind of items that work together, things like that. And, you know, maybe one day I will be able to kind of build my own types of things. You know, we'll see. Okay, so maybe I should try to get the roofing situation going because, okay, so it appears that they have. Let's, okay, we can only basically select the paint of the roof. We can't actually get the actual roof. So it seems like over this portion they put this type of roofing. So yeah, roofing is kind of the one thing in the game as well that everyone, or not everyone, but I think a lot of people have struggles with. Okay, so it looks like this goes all the way over to there. They did flatten it a little, it appears. No, that's not what I meant to do. Flatten. There we go. Okay, and then they look like they put one of these over that kind of area there. If I can, there we go. So, like that. We'll bring that down, and obviously we will bring that in. It's just like over that one area there, and I think it's a lot flatter. Like that. So that looks about accurate, I would say. And then for this part, it looks like they did the same. Let's just see. They did the little roof for the bump out portion here. And then for this bump out portion here as well. So it seems like they did this. Okay. Does look a little bit flattened. Then they kind of, they have a little part for here as well. Seems okay. Then it looks like they basically have like one big universal type roof area covering. Okay, so this one kind of covers, these two will like overlap, it seems. Let me just kind of get this whole situation kind of sorted out. This one would have to be a bit flatter. There we go, like that maybe. Okay. And then this one would kind of have to be dragged into this one to kind of blend in, maybe flatten it out a bit. Okay, like that. But I don't like the fact that these don't kind of line up. It annoys me. Um, maybe I can, maybe if I pull this up a bit. Okay, so it may not be completely exactly like theirs, but what I want to do is I just kind of want to get these to like, yeah, to blend in a bit better, like that. And then they did this gabled, is for kind of the porch area over here, and then it covers about a piece of the roof as well. So we will pull that down, pull that across a bit. I think maybe down a bit more. It doesn't look that, maybe this one comes out one more, it seems. Like that. That still blends. Okay. You know, not too bad on the roofing. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not. Oh, wait. So. Oh, wait. So this one actually doesn't come out that far. Oh, there we go. Okay. Because this is kind of like a separate type of thing, it would seem. And then, oh, we need to get the paint up to the roofing things as well. But that is fine. So I just want to see which one this is. Okay, just have to put this over there, and that one is going to be stone. Okay, and then no, I don't want the roof. Can they give us the trim? No. Okay, we'll just do our own thing with the trim. It kind of looks like this one, so I'm just gonna kind of go with that. You know? Okay. Is that everything? That's all the roofing pieces covered. Okay, so we basically have a very similar shell at this point, except obviously for the landscaping, which I'm quickly going to do off camera because there is not a lot, and I don't want this video to be 5 million years long. Okay guys, so I did the landscaping. I added that window that I missed over there, and the pots over here on the outside. I couldn't find the exact same trees and plants and things, but I did try to kind of copy it as best I could on the outside. Very limited landscaping, which is fine with me. But now we are moving into kind of the layout of the rooms. So this one seems to be one out, one in, one like that. So it would kind of be by the entryway, or by this you go just one out, so over there. So we're just getting the kind of layout, try to get that, so it would be over here. So they went one, and then like that, if I am looking at it correctly, it appears. Okay, and then they went kind of like that, it seems, and then again one out, and they went straight across. Oh, it's very hard to, yeah, so they went straight across, But let me just see here because this is also the kitchen area. So this would be one, okay, wait, one, two, three, and they would close that off. Okay, so they're basically closing off this area over here. Okay, I just need to do this because honestly I can't see. So they're basically closing off this area like this to kind of become its own room, and then this area is closed off like this. Okay, just so I can kind of see the layout here. Then this area will be the bathroom, it seems. So we're closing off that area as well. Am I correct? Or am I not correct? It appears so because the bathtub is right here by this window. But it's one, two, let me just see. One, two, yeah, okay. So that appears to be all the rooms that we got. I'm gonna put in all the lighting and the paints, and then we will start decorating. Again, I don't really want this video to be 9 years long. The decorating and things usually is not that hard. This is more so about getting the building, the layouts, things like that. Okay, wait, so I see what I did here is this one actually is coming out too because there's a disc there. So this one will be, oh my goodness. Okay, this one again. Can I just see what I'm doing? This one will come out one more, it appears to me. Okay, now I think we kind of got the layout and everything correct. So I'm going to do the very basic. I'm going to put in the lights, I'm going to put down the paints and the flooring, and then we shall be doing the decorating together. I just don't want this video to be 5 years long, like I said, and also I kind of want this to be more about the building more so than the decorating. But the decorating is also fun, so I see why we want to do that. But I'm just gonna do the basic flooring, paints, and lighting because I'm basically just gonna copy that over, and then we will do the decorating, kind of see how they thought about the putting together of the rooms. Okay, guys, so I got in the floors, the lights, most of it, the paint is down, and all the doorways and things are in. So we're just going to start decorating the way they kind of decorated, which is going to be pretty simple. I'm basically going to take the exact same um, things that they are using. It's just to kind of see how they thought about the placement and everything with regards to the doors. Like, for example, this is a little strange because yeah, well, it seems like the toilet is right actually as you come in. Not weird at all, but okay, that's fine. So this is kind of just to kind of see the smaller details of decorating. Like we all know the basics that you kind of have to put in there, but is there like any small details just that kind of make this a bit more, you know, than a regular kind of bathroom? Okay, so we have the basics of the bathroom here. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Do they have any curtains? No? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so they have that little thing by the entryway, kind of for your coat. So this is very basic house, but that is kind of what we wanted to start with. It's fine. Okay, and then they also have like a little mirror above the sink, which we shall put there, and then we can, I guess, move on to the next area of the house. So that is the bathroom pretty much done. Let's go to the kitchen next, okay? So they're using these kind of counters just to kind of wrap around. They're leaving space uh, for the stove and for the fridge. Okay, so we're doing, I'm assuming they used just see, they probably used the corner piece for this one. Corner piece, probably. I'm assuming, and then this, and then they would leave space for the fridge and for the stove. So we will put the stove over there. Okay. So this is definitely not an open plan. I know a lot of simmers like to build more open plan, modern type of, this is not correct, modern type of houses, but this is definitely more of a basic, each room is by itself type situation, which is not bad. It's fine. I kind of like it because it gives you more of an idea what to do, um, when you kind of know where what is going. Let me see. Do they use the corner one? Yeah, they use the corner one over there. So it looks like it's only two, and then they put this little corner one in, but then it doesn't go all the way across. Okay, no. So we have the little sink here, right? Kind of underneath the window area, it would seem like there. That's fine. We have a trash can over here just by the archway. So the kitchen has an archway, whereas all the other rooms obviously have doors to enter through. Okay, so we put the trash can over there. Is there anything we're missing? Doesn't seem like they put much clutter in the kitchen, which is fine. Oh, there is a vent hood, it seems. Let's just put that above the stove, and then I think that pretty much is our kitchen. Okay, so that's good. We have the kitchen down. Let's just move on right down to this room where they have this little feature wall, which is kind of nice. And the rest of the room is pretty much just like a plain white type of paint, which is fine. They have this little rug to kind of just add a bit of dimension. Did they size this down? It does look like they may have sized this down a bit just to kind of fit into the room a bit better. It's more under the bed than sticking out. Okay, then they have a little just one nightstand over here. Okay, and we have the lamp. Okay, um, so this is definitely just base game, which is kind of nice because I mean, that means there's not like 5 million options of things, which is nice, but I do feel like sometimes makes it harder to decorate because like, what do I use? So this one is just plain base game. You have all the things you need. Okay, so there's a bit of clutter on the things, but the clutter we can usually just add on afterwards. So they have the skill item. They have the, wait, did I? No, that is not what I meant to do. They have the easel as kind of a skill item in what I would probably describe as just like an entryway type of situation, like over there. That's fine. Let's get into the kids' rooms. So this would be more of obviously the kids' area, which again has like a little feature wall with the purple glitter situation. The rest is just that plain green with the white trim, and then they have this kind of bed underneath here. So this is basically a room for two kids. You can kind of fit two kiddos in here, and then they have this little desk area for homework, which is fantastic. This tree is kind of in the way, but you know what? I've been kind of learning to just work on feel. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Which is also nice because I am busy with the 100 Baby Challenge. This kind of gives me ideas for kids' rooms and things like that, showing that it doesn't always have to be so extravagant because you can do it pretty well with just base game, which I think is fun. And then they have this little piece of art just above the kind of computer area over here, but it does look like they sized it up maybe to kind of fit right above this wall next to the window, like so, I think. And that is our kids' room, which is pretty decent, I would say. I think I just want to kind of move this like to be more above the computer area. And let me just see, is there a rug or anything? There is a rug as well in the kids' room, which is nice. So obviously, if you're using more than just that pack, you can. Okay, so did they size this up? It seems. Yes, they did. But it shows you that obviously just basic ideas. So if you have more items available, you can kind of use the similar ideas to furnishing, but just maybe use different items, which is nice. So it kind of gives you an idea of where to place things. But then obviously, because it's just base game, it's pretty much just base game furniture. But now you kind of have an idea of room layout, where you can place things, what kind of items you can use. And then when you have all the or more packs, you can just kind of add the same types of furniture, just different styles, depending on what you kind of want the house to look like. So this is kind of what this is about. Is just basically figuring out more so how to kind of get the layout of a house, kind of how to do the rooms in a very basic kind of way. Obviously, I'm just now copying and pasting basically their furniture, but it's giving me sort of an idea of how to get the shape of my house, how to decorate my house, how to kind of set out a room and decorate a room so that it actually, is a bit better. So, even though it's let's just like copy paste right now, it's just getting into that basic idea of how to build the house, get the shape of the house, how to do the room layout, and I think that's pretty much it. We have a pretty decent replica of the house, I would say. Don't you guys think? See? It's not a perfect replica, but I think it's pretty damn close. So like I don't know how to do the slow motion tour through the house. I mean I could probably figure it out. So we don't really have much. We don't have really curtains or any effects like that, which I would probably add if I was just doing the house by myself. Oh wait, we have a little book rack. We almost missed the book rack in the living room. But there we go. We basically built the shell, we kind of furnished, we paint everything. So this is just the start, obviously, of the building series, just to kind of get my mind into it. But considering that the shell I pretty much had to build by myself, because the only copy and pasting I did was basically the paint colors and the items that they used. I still had to build the shell myself and do the roofing by myself and do the landscaping by myself. So you know what? I think that's pretty good for it's pretty decent for the first
Okay,
video.
guys, so that is it for the very first video in this series. Yes, it is going to become a series where eventually I hope to become a better builder, maybe build more advanced houses, maybe eventually get to a point where I just try to copy the shell and do the decorating and room dividing and all of that myself. But for now, this is where we're starting. I am hopefully going to be a much better builder at the end of the series, whenever that may be. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another one pretty soon. Bye.